Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and in this video I'm going to swap around some of these combi bracelets. This one's all factory original. I had originally bought this watch because of the Gen 2 combi bracelet. I was going to take this bracelet and swap it onto the 5610, but in a previous video I had decided to, well, that's interesting. I actually wore this one recently. I had decided to put the aftermarket or clone combi bracelet onto my 5610, and I just now noticed that it came off of here, so that's quite interesting. And okay, so then I bought this one used, and this came on a Gen 1 combi bracelet. I don't know what this came on originally, but I'm planning on putting this Gen 1 combi bracelet onto the 5610 because this is, I would say, my favorite G-Shock square, but I actually like this one a lot more than I thought I would. The negative display is not as easy to read as the positive, but it's not that bad. So I think I'm going to leave this one like it is. And this one here, I'm going to take off the clone or the fake combi bracelet and put the Gen 1 on. Definitely a weight difference between these. This is a heavier bracelet. This one's nice and light, but I'm going to leave this one stock. So let's take this bracelet off first. And this was a pain in the butt to get on, and clearly I didn't do it properly. But I did not take the bezels off, and someone has suggested to take the bezel off. It would make it easier to swap out the bracelet. So I'll take this one off first, and then I'll pause the video, take the other one off, and then we'll get into taking this bracelet off. So let's just take this one off here quickly. Need to get a little tray or something to keep these screws in. I was looking at buying some silicone mats off of Amazon. So if you guys have any suggestions on a mat or a tray or something for keeping all these parts straight, that would be great. Kind of messed up this case a little bit too, putting on this combi bracelet. Actually, I'll just take this off real quick and then pause the video in a moment. Yeah, let's just get to this. Not really looking forward to this. This is kind of a pain. There we go. I don't think this is the one that I gouged all up. There's the one that I gouged up. It's alright, let me pause the video and I'll take this off the rest of the way. Well, I finally got the bracelet off of there after 10-15 minutes of poking and prodding and prying this thing off of here. So I don't know if I'm going to transfer this over to the other one or not. I might just put it back on the factory resin strap. This is what I was using. I think I might have damaged the tip already. I feel a little bit of a burr on here. So anyway, let's see what this spring bar looks like. Yeah, well, I think I killed the spring bar. Sure, I was doing something wrong. Oh, there we go. This one's a little crooked though. All right, let's see if I can get the... Yeah, that's not good. So we'll throw that one in the garbage. Now let's see how hard this one is to get off. Let me take the bezel off and I'll be right back. That bezel came off pretty easy, as you would expect. Find a little pusher to take this off of here. Just make it a little easier to get this bracelet on and off with the clasp out of the way. Now, let me pause it and do this off camera. It really wasn't too bad to get off. Just pry this one side down and then kind of just had to twist it up like this, and then it pulled right out. So let me swap this over to the other one. There we go. Not really in there. At least I don't think it is. Let me pause it again. Alright, so I had to... The spring bar was off a little bit, so I just had to take the tool in here and just push the pin towards the center of the case a little bit. And it's on there good now, so that wasn't too bad to do. I'm going to have to wash this off. Anyway, I'll take this other one off and be right back. Okay, so I was able to pry that out my first attempt at it, so it really wasn't that bad. I want to try and show you what I mean by prying this off. Make sure the spring bar doesn't go flying. And just like that, that's really not that bad to take it off of there. Oh, well, I'm kind of an idiot. I undid the screws, but I didn't take the bezel off. That was kind of pointless. So anyway, I just took it off with the bezel still on. Let's see if I can do this on camera. Actually, I need to turn around this way. Now let me do it off camera. Okay, I got that in my first shot at doing it. So this Gen 1 Combi Bracelet really is not that hard to do. Hopefully I put it on the right way. Yeah, it looks like it. Just comparing it to this other one here that I left factory. So let me get the bezel on and I'll show you how it looks on wrist. Alright, so here is the Gen 1 Combi Bracelet on my 5610 G-Shock Square. Really was not a big deal at all. This is actually quite easy to get this bracelet on. So if you come across a Gen 1 Combi Bracelet, I would not hesitate to buy it and fit it to your G-Shock Square. I think it fits on other G-Shocks as well, but as far as I'm concerned, the G-Shock Square is the only G-Shock. And here's my other one. I forgot the model number. They all kind of blend together, but this is the Bluetooth G-Shock Square with the Gen 2 Combi Bracelet. And for this one, let me see if I can find some other spring bars this size and fit this thing back on. Maybe my issue with this one is that these spring bars kind of suck. And the other one I broke, so. Well, as always, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I may continue the video here if I can find some spring bars for this and fit it back on here. So stay tuned. Well, it's a few days after I recorded the initial part of this video and still have not gotten these back on here. I've tried and tried with different spring bars. I had like a kit of spring bars and I dropped it and they went all over the place. So it's just a big old mess of spring bars. And anyway, this hole is just not lining up with the case. And in the earlier portion of this video, it wasn't actually, you saw it wasn't installed on that 5610 properly either. So I don't think I'm going to use these. I think it was $18 on eBay or something like that. I can't recommend these knockoff clone combi bracelets. I just can't get them to fit on here. There's a little ledge here, and that fits into the case right here. But like I said, the hole is just not lining up for me. And I did have the bezel off. I just put it back on so I wouldn't lose the bezel and the screws. I don't know if I'm going to put this on back on the resin strap, or I have a titanium kit. I might put this in a titanium kit. Do a video of that, and I'll probably sell it with the titanium kit. Or I might wear it. I haven't decided yet. So, just figured I would put in a little update at the end of this video showing you that I failed to install this thing back on. So, I think that will actually conclude the video. As always, thank you for watching and catch you on the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And talk to you guys soon.